My name is Noah Heartfield, and I'm a San Marino High School junior, working with my friend and fellow San Marino High School junior, Jett. We are here today to encourage the directors of the National Museum of the American Latino to create an exhibit that tells the stories of the American Latinos who fought in the Vietnam War. Cal and I have spent several months researching the topic, and as a result of that research, have discovered several great stories to feature on the walls of the museum. But before telling you more about our proposed exhibit, a bit about our school. San Marino High School is a relatively small, yet high-achieving 9th through 12th grade public school located 12 miles northeast of downtown Los Angeles, 7 miles southeast of the Pasadena Rose Bowl, and an easy walk from the Huntington Library, Museum, and Botanical Gardens. The school offers 5 sections of AP US History, and it's in response to an assignment in that class that Cal and I are now coming before you. As for the National Museum of the American Latino, according to its website, it will showcase Latino history, art, culture, and scientific achievements. The Smithsonian plans to build the museum in Washington, D.C. One of the more interesting stories that our exhibit will reveal is the story of Cal's grandfather. He fought in Vietnam from 1967 to 1968, and during the Tet Offensive, served as a military police officer, someone who enforces law in the military. Cal's family has saved several of his grandfather's letters, along with a military-issued lighter and his dog tags from the war. These items could be used in our exhibit to draw the attention of visitors, and the letters offer interesting insight into the life of an American Latino who fought during the Vietnam War. The great irony is that his grandfather was a pacifist and did not want to fight, but because of the draft he was conscripted into the army. He chose to become an MP because of this and refused to arm himself. The one time he did arm himself was when he was in danger. In some of his letters to his wife, he wrote about his dislike for the army. At the time, his wife was pregnant, and she gave birth shortly after the start of the Tet Offensive. Another interesting story included in our proposed exhibit is the story of the Chicano Moratorium. The Chicano Moratorium was a group of Latino activists who formed to oppose the Vietnam War. Specifically, the moratorium opposed the higher draft rates that Latinos faced compared to other groups. In 1970, the moratorium organized a march in East LA that drew in 30,000 protesters. Eventually, the march was falsely deemed as violent and broken up by local police using tear gas. One protester was killed using a tear gas canister shot by a police officer. The march led to further activism in the Latino community and is considered an important part of the Latino civil rights movement's history. Cal and I are looking forward to giving you an even better idea of what our exhibit will look like, and in that regard, plan to upload another video here in the fall. Until then, this is Cal and Noah signing off.